Hey, what's up guys? I had a few announcements. I kind of have a change of plans. I was looking into it. It seems like I would need to get a specific motherboard in order to upgrade. I'm thinking maybe I can just get a processor instead. I looked and it would be like almost $300 to get a motherboard and a decent CPU. Granted, pretty much anything that's on sale right now on Newegg that's not like, you know, some ancient piece of shit from Craigslist that you don't know anything about, it's going to cost me about $300 to get the motherboard and the PC, or CPU rather. Whereas the CPU itself, I looked at, there was a pretty decent AMD one. I don't know too much about it. I'll have to do some comparisons on PC Part Picker or something. But it would be exponentially better than what I have. The one that I have is just shitty for any kind of gaming. It's a miracle that I've done as much as I have with it. I don't know how I'm going to get it on there. I don't know how I'm going to afford it. It's going to be pretty expensive. I'll probably be doing some kind of fundraiser or something, but the good news is, you know, you don't have to do any donations or anything for this. I'm going to be giving away whatever I have left on my Humble Bundles, my Indie Gala, all those sites. I have a bunch of random games that I just never claimed. I either already have them on my Steam accounts, or I just don't have any interest in playing them. I've bought so many bundles over the past 5-6 years, and a lot of the games I just ended up not liking, so I've been more selective in terms of like what I actually put on my Steam account. I'm not really a big digital game collector. You know, I do buy things when they're on sale, but I usually have to have like at least some sort of interest in them. So I kind of just want to do, I guess, what you could call a summer clean out. I'm just going to clean out all the stuff that I have. You won't have to give me anything. You don't have to follow or subscribe or donate or anything like that. I mean, if you want to help me out to get a CPU, you know, that's on you. But, you know, my giveaways are all 100% free. We're going to do it today at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. My roommate's away. I don't really have anything else to do. I need to run some errands early in the morning, but other than that, I'll be free all weekend. I have to house sit. So I'm going to give away whatever I have. In the event that a bunch of people show up, I do have some money in PayPal. Patreon, I guess they paid out all the funds that I hadn't gotten from the past couple months because their payment system was fucked up or something. I don't know, but like $26 just randomly appeared in my PayPal account. So I went ahead and got Disgaea off the sale because I have played Disgaea 1 and Disgaea 2. I thought that would be something fun to play portable, but I have like $11 left in there, so if I don't just go get Geometry Wars 3 Vita for myself, I was thinking of putting that towards a copy of DMC4 Special Edition for you guys. Obviously, your mileage may vary with that. If you do want that game, I just want you to be warned that it has a bunch of random issues. They pretty much abandoned the game from day one. The only thing that they did was they put up a bug report thread hoping to, you know, gather some results and actually fix it, but the fix never came. It's been almost 2 months now. There's been no word of it, so I am not responsible. You know, if you win it and it runs like shit or it crashes, there's nothing I could do for you, so please exercise caution. You know, if you win, I don't want you to be, you know, soul crushed and demoralized because it doesn't work, but I think that's a pretty good prize. That will be the grand prize if enough people show up. If only like 4 or 5 people come, then I'm just going to use that money for myself. So you can come by today at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I will be giving away whatever I have. I'll probably be playing some of this, maybe some Basara. 20X, or not 20XX, but Streets of Fury EX has not gotten its beta yet. They just announced earlier yesterday that they're going to be releasing the code for the beta pretty soon. I'm definitely going to be playing that a lot. I looked at it and they said that they're going to have a bunch of new defensive options, new cancels and stuff. They're also working on a parry. I think that's definitely one of the best modern beat-em-ups out there right now. The original version was pretty good as it was, and the fact that they're making it even better. They're fixing pretty much all my main complaints with it. It's definitely going to be something I'm going to be playing a lot. Nothing has happened with the capture card. My friend does not need it back yet. I don't want you to think that I abandoned all the Basara subscribers. Of just the problem with that game is just the fatigue sets in so fast. There's really not. I think there's only like 5 or 6 new levels in the game. The rest are pretty much the same. They did fix some of the ones that were like really bad to run, like the one that was the RAM defense with Mitsunari and Yoshitsugu, but the rest of the game is pretty much the same. The only new content there is the Tenka Metal Shop, the new moves and stuff like that, the balance changes. The rest of the game is pretty much the same. Unfortunately, the fatigue just sets in much too fast. I have been taking extended breaks from it. I find that when I don't play the game for 2 or 3 days and I come back, I can go for a long session and pump out a lot of videos, but if I play it every day, I get burnt out so fast because there's just not really a whole lot to do in the game. My biggest disappointment with that game is that there's no extra modes at all. It's the only expansion in Basara history that has no extra modes. Unfortunately, no matter how you slice it, no matter how many characters you play in the game, the fatigue is going to set in pretty fast. So I'm hoping that the Streets of Fury EX beta will come out soon. I definitely want to play that, kind of diversify myself away from Basara. This just got a recent patch, so I'm going to be playing that as well. I also picked up a bunch of Vita ports over the sale, the summer sale, and I hope that I'll be able to cover those. So if you're interested, you can come by today at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'm not sure what I'm going to be playing, but I'm going to give away whatever the hell I have left. If enough people show up, I'll do a grand prize, which will be DMC4 Special Edition. If you want to help me with the CPU, even if you don't want to donate, just give me some good recommendations. Shoot me some links for what I should get. I'll go ahead and post a link in the description, both to my PayPal and to the stats that I have. I have a pre-built computer, but I have changed various parts in there since then. You'll have to disregard the video card, but the CPU and the motherboard are the same. So even if you can't or don't want to donate, if you can just recommend me a good CPU that will be better than what I have and it's not going to break the bank, I'd appreciate that just as much as a donation, because I really don't know anything about this stuff at all. I'm kind of just going into it blind. I had to reset the BIOS and do a bunch of crazy shit just to get it to accept a new video card, so I hope that it will go smoothly. I don't know what my total will be for the funds that I'm trying to raise. I don't even know what I'm going to get yet, but if you want to help, my links are in the description. But either way, come by today for the giveaway. Thanks for watching. Peace.